So the yards and the shed aren't particularly tidy at the moment. Yeah, some nice snow. Shed's not particularly tidy either. We've got some skis. Here's one or two. This is a ski trap, pin bindings. Nice, light. Boots. Yeah. Footbeds in them. Oh, footbeds are in them, all ready to go. Slippers, nice light boots. Backpack. I like this backpack, it's quite long, 50 litre. Low alpine. Light fabric, nice big pockets on the side. Zenith. Zepton 50. You should have a little bit of gear already in it from last year. Have a dry bag. Good. So, shovel, probe, map case. I know the area pretty well, but just in case. We'll add a few more things to that. We'll be on our way. So, need some skins. One box of skins. Oop, won't come off. So I've got a mix of skins here. So we've got some black diamond. G3s. What are they for? For the long sole 7s, 185, squad 9s, smart boomy, trabs, maybe. Yep, trabs. So, now these are kicker skins, so they just sort of go underneath the centre of your ski, so they're quite good if you want to travel. During box, so I got some little polar stretch gloves. Could be a polar stretch bank robber mask. This is my solar water maker, so it's just an Nalgene bottle with black tape on it and some webbing, and I clip that onto the side of the pack with the carabiner and put snow in it, and then it melts the snow and makes water. It's worked in all over the world, Pakistan, Alaska, Greenland, everywhere. And some poles, my favourite, big snow ski, some squad. Nice. 95 long, fat, big, beautiful big all mountain ski. Not sure how this will go. One pole. Quite nice snow today. Gotta watch the creeks. Creeks aren't quite filled in. Nice little tracks. creek. Oop. Hey, wish me luck. All the trees are, there's some dieback here as well as the fires came through. See if we can push one down. That's good. Yesterday the snow was a bit better. Didn't get out after work. See if we can pick our way across here. Another creek. No, not quite creek yet. So I'm going to skin up there, and so this is side country skiing in Australia. Thank you. Bye now. Got some pin bindings. Those are a bit soft. Down a little area, so it's firmer. See if we can get that camera out there a bit. See if the camera will end up in a tree. Eucalypt. Right. Are you alright? So what I try to do, so I put my gloves, usually palms to the sun, and on the poles, helps them start to dry out a little bit. I've got the skins in the pack. Not much sun at the moment, but I usually will put the bases towards the sun as well, try to get a bit of temperature into the bases, help the skins. Now the skins haven't been out today, so once they're been out, then I'll put them in those side pockets. Generally you've got to be very careful with your bags. Everything will blow away in the wind, so I'll usually finish my bag up, get that sort of ready, so then I'm nearly right to go. Now there's no wind down here in the trees at the moment. In Australia the trees stop at about 1800 metres. So I just stick mine together instead of mucking about with skin savers, and so these particular skins are probably 10 years old, and although they've suffered a little bit, they still work fine. So I just put it at the top. Oops. And then pat them down as I go. Of course, metal edges on the side, be careful, don't cut your hands. Tail piece over the back of the ski, and pull that firmish. Good. These bindings, rotate them. I never rotate them until I've got my skins on. That way, if they do fall over, they won't escape as well. If you were to put them into walk mode now, right, then the brakes are locked, then that could go a long way away from you. So. just clip the skin on, grab the skin from somewhere, just pat it down as I go. Trying to make sure that the skin is in the center with the and then these particular ones just have a little notch on the tail. Skin on. It's going to get warm for the climb up, so take one layer off, shell back on, and away we go. Oh. Some beautiful rhyming. So what happens is the moisture in the air is super chilled. When it comes in contact with something solid, it freezes and grows into the wind. Makes for spectacular patterns. You can see it on the rocks too, growing out of that sort of round boulder there. Nice little place to come. Side country in Australia, of course. We're on the flattest, driest continent on earth. But quite good snow today. Thanks, see ya. So, short little climb, we got to the top. Now I've already released that binding, turned it around back into ski mode before I've taken the skins off. This one, you can see is balled up a little bit, so there's a big chunk of snow and ice. So I just sort of break that off if I can. So that's off. So now again, I'll put them back into ski mode so the brakes are operable. And then all I do is go to a quarter and then put the skin off. So because the brakes are there, I can throw the skin on the ground. You might be able to see that it's shown some signs that the glue's sort of chunking up, but still quite serviceable. So then stick the other one together, fold them up, and they fit very nicely into the side pocket of the pack. So again, just slide the tail piece off, and then stick the skin down. If it's windy, you've got to be careful that this doesn't flap around and hit some of the other people you're with. And again, just flop the tail up, try to grab it in between wind gusts, just stick it together, pat it down, fold her up, and this one will go into the other side of the pack. Of course, you've got to be careful if you know, if you had a big crash, you could lose them. I haven't lost a set of skins out of there, but it would depend where you are to how much care you take with your gear. So the greater consequences for you not having everything you need with you, the more you've got to be looking after yourself and your gear. So if it was going to be a problematic, if I lost them and that meant that I couldn't travel, then I would put them inside the pack, or I'd secure them to this little strap with a carabiner onto the tip bail, something like that. Just climbed the hill, don't have the beanie on, but I used the hood to help trap some of the heat and protect me from the wind as well. So now we're starting to ski. I'll take my beanie out of my pocket and flop my beanie on. I got some new Oakley glasses. I can't remember what model they are, I'll check and put it below, but they don't have the rim on the top, so they help breathe better. The only thing that I found at the moment is this is quite thick at the bottom, and you can see that in your peripheral vision. Doesn't hurt at all. Quite good coverage, so even when you're skiing, you know, at the moment not skiing super fast, maybe 40-45 k's an hour, you know, at the most. Very good wind protection, no eyes watering or anything like that. I do like Oakley products as well. So normally I throw my pack on, skis on, ski off, but I'll retrieve the camera. So a little bit of a sort of a firm top on the snow, so there's we had a moisture change or a temperature change which changed the moisture in the top of the snow, and a little bit of wind packing as well. But sort of, as you can see, relatively soft underneath, so that can make for some very good skiing or some hard skiing as well, depending on how thick the crust is, how far you break into it. Thank you. Buckle's undone, got to fix that. Bye now.